Hi, this is Judge Journal and Transparency. I'm Brett Judd. Please hit the like button right away and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.
Before, I know a lot of you guys just got here on the bikes, but I was yelling some stuff, so you might recognize me. My name is Jack. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. I am not from Wisconsin. I am from Connecticut. I am here for vet school. So this is my first year here. And being in Madison has been very eye-opening because, Connecticut is very liberal. It's a blue state. But Madison is just very over-the-top, like welcoming. The first thing they did on vet school orientation was they gave us our name tag, and then they had buckets of stickers with pronouns, so you could put your pronouns on your name tag. I've never had anything be like that, like right up front and supportive. I was very discouraged from going to vet school from my own mom because my mom is like the people inside right now, very feminist, but not so much feminist. She's a TERF. So she very much discouraged me from going to vet school because she said that I don't understand biology, and I'm here to say that is absolutely false. Trans people do understand biology. We are not some like weird anomaly where we're like, science is fake. So just want to show support to all the other trans people who are in a STEM field and might feel that maybe people think you don't belong in STEM. We belong everywhere. We belong here in Madison. We belong wherever we live. And I'll tell you who does not belong here in Madison. TERFs. TERFs do not belong. They need to go home.
Yes.
That's all I really wanted to say. Anyone else?
Okay, I'm really bad with technology. Hi all, you know me, my name is Corrigan. I use they/them pronouns. I am an agender, like vaguely trans-masked person. And I'm here to talk about the personal impact that TERFs have made on somebody very dear to me. Some of you may know my best friend and adopted sister, Christina Lane, who lived in Madison for years and recently moved back home up north. She's been in various bands over the years, very active in like the underground music scene here and environmental action stuff. And anyhow, she transitioned about 10 years ago, and before then she actually personally in this hole in Europe and worked together like in designing products and stuff. And after Christine came out, this one was stuff like bitches. But because she knew her before, she knows her birth name and had pictures of them together and stuff. And over the years, she has publicly bullied my bestie, publicly dead-named her, ridiculed her personal appearance, posted old photos, made like horrible allegations. And at one point, a few years ago, there was an issue where we were trying to get the TERFs, trying to keep Thistle from performing at the Crystal Quarter, where she'd been like playing for tips. And a whole bunch of TERFs went after my best friend online and bullied her viciously and hounded her. And I had to like go into TERF groups online, find names of people, and give them to her to block because we could not block them fast enough. And they caused her so much distress that she actually made a suicide attempt. Thankfully, she survived and she's fine and she's doing well right now. But that is the kind of damage and cruelty and viciousness and hatred that these people have in their hearts. They don't see, it's not even just that they don't see trans women as women or trans men as men or non-binary people as non-binary people. They don't see us as like people, period. They dehumanize. And I'm very happy to see all of y'all here today standing with Madison's trans, non-binary, queer community. Let's take care of each other. Let's love each other. There is a Polish Revolutionary War hero who was exhumed a few years ago, and when they looked at his skeleton, they realized those are childbearing myths. Trans man or possibly intersex person. We have always been around. We will always be around. The TERFs have a dying movement. Their average age is like 55, right? In 20 years, they'll all be in nursing homes.
Good riddance.
And they're kicking and screaming because they don't want to go quietly into that good night, but they are a dying movement. We will outlast them. Oh, beautiful. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Would anybody else like to share?
Hi.
Quick shout out to music. In 2013, I attended their leadership training institutes. I lovingly call it Gay Camp. If it weren't for that, I would not be here today. I learned so much about how to not only start and successfully create a USA when I lived in Janesville, Long County, but it truly acknowledged who I was as a person, and that was the beginning of me discovering that I was trans. My name's Sebastian. I live in Madison. I'm 25. I am a queer, trans, Latino person. I also am the first, how do I say this? Also the first Leather Pride, Wisconsin Leather Pride title holder who is trans. Just so came along that pride. I want to share one of my speeches that I had shared in 2020 for the Magic Festival that Outreach has done. And if y'all don't know, there's a trans story event that I will be there. I'll be hosting bingo because I love it. Anyways, here's that speech. I spent the majority of my life being afraid to be who I truly am. The relentless bullying that I endured when I was growing up made it clear that this world was a threat and that I needed to conform to the normal to be accepted. As I grew older and started learning about who I truly am, queer, transgender, Latino, and kinky, I realized that my sheer existence will forever be anything outside of what can be considered normal. I spoke those words at my first leather event, where I was chosen to represent our state as the first Wisconsin Leather Pride Puppy title holder. I was nervous, I was afraid, and I didn't know anyone there. But I knew that I was there for a reason. I was there to show the whole world that I am proud to be who I am, a queer, transgender, Latino puppy, and that I live my life openly and truthfully, not only for myself, for those who can't be here. I live my life proudly now because of black and brown trans women like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, who stood up when no one else would. When they decided that enough was enough.
Oh, no.
We've been there, right?
So how's the weather? In 2020, I couldn't stand to celebrate Pride. I couldn't stand to celebrate the corporations that only care about us 1 month out of the year. I couldn't stand for a system that systematically targets black and trans people for simply existing, and I couldn't stand for the mismanagement and continuing mismanagement of a completely preventable pandemic that has caused the deaths of my friends in leather and thousands, millions more. I celebrated Pride that year, 2021, and this year, 2022, in the same way that Marsha and Sylvia did, by showing up and fighting for what's right. No pride for some of us without the liberation of all of us. Black trans women gave us the celebration of our identity. Black queer people gave us the techno and house beats that we dance to, even the dance moves too. Until we make it crystal clear that trans lives matter, black lives matter, and black trans lives matter, then, now, forever and always, we will have nothing to celebrate.
Anybody else like to speak? Here we go.
Hello, my name is Salma Boy. My pronouns are they, them. I just wanted to quick say that, get comments like, oh, well, it's like a mental illness or whatever. I just want to say I work with psychiatrists and psychologists all day at work, and they were completely fine with me coming out. Like, accepted me immediately, switched my new name, switched my pronouns. It was after I had come out that I realized that one of our psychiatrists is a trans woman herself. I'm not going to name her, obviously, because like she is passing and that's her own business to name herself. But like, I just wanted to point out, like, if you get comments about like, oh, it's a mental illness, it's not. Like, the psychiatrists and psychologists are on our side. I just wanted to say that, make everybody happier with that. And then I guess I wanted to give one little quote from a musical I really like. It's on YouTube for free. It's called Twisted. It's not appropriate for kids, but it's a parody of Aladdin. And one of my favorite quotes is, "The question then is whether it's just nobler in the mind to be well liked but ineffectual, or moral but maligned. I'll never be a hero all the citizens adore. But if I hide to save my life, what has my life been for?" Thank you.
All right, I do want to also bring some attention to our local elected officials who have our backs, right? A big thank you to Tony Evers, a big thank you to Tammy Baldwin, Mark Pocan, right? All right, and also, those bills that were on the floor are no longer on the floor. Not a single one of them passed. All right, I think we're going to be wrapping things up, and then we're going to ride over to Albrecht Park, or you can go simply to East, get your things, head home. But can we finish off with another cheer? In celebration of those bills not passing, let's go. We're here, we're queer, those bills are gone, we're in the clear. All right, ready? We're
here, we're queer, those bills are gone, we're in the clear. We're here, we're queer, those bills are gone, we're in the clear. We're queer, we're queer, those bills are gone, we're in the clear.
We're here, we're queer, those bills are gone, we're in the clear.